So, hello everyone, I am Surbhi.
I'm Lisa Shri, and we are the PhD students here in Center for Philosophy, JNU.
And we have been here in JNU since 2014 as we did our MA as well as our MPhil in philosophy from JNU, and now we are in the third year of our PhD.
So, as it is already mid of March, and I'm sure most of you all have started preparing for your JNU entrance exam, and don't be scared even if you have not, you're just planning to do it. It's okay, we will get you covered here, and we will try to discuss and analyze the syllabus that is related to JNU. So, yeah.
Okay, so whenever we start with preparing for any exam, what is the first step that we should take? Where should we start from? So the first step should be analyzing the syllabus. You must look at what is there in the syllabus, क्योंकि तभी आपको पता चलता है कि सिलेबस में क्या क्या टॉपिक्स इंक्लूडेड हैं और उसी के हिसाब से आप अपनी तैयारी शुरू करेंगे. अगर आपको यही नहीं पता है कि सिलेबस में क्या है तो यू विल नॉट नो वेयर टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एंड व्हाट ऑल यू शुड रीड. सो इफ़ आई विल सजेस्ट यू दैट इफ़ यू हैव not checked the syllabus till now, then you must go and check it, you must download it, or you can get the syllabus in the description.
Yeah, exactly. बिल्कुल, मतलब we need to get used to the syllabus first, because I think so the syllabus is the primordial aspect of preparing for some exam.
Exactly.
So we have to get used to it so that we can get to know what topics we need to study. एंड हमें कभी कभी पता होता है कि हमें क्या पढ़ना चाहिए या कुछ हद तक हमने तैयारी भी कर ली होगी, लेकिन वी डोंट नो दैट विच डायरेक्शन वी आर मूविंग टूवर्ड्स. इज़ इट राइट और इज़ इट नॉट राइट? सो इट इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट टू लुक इनटू द सिलेबस.
Yes. So let us start analyzing the syllabus. So if we look at the syllabus is divided into broadly 5 sections, and those sections include metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, then logic, and lastly social and political philosophy. If you have studied philosophy in graduation as a major subject, or if you have done philosophy honors, then you must have studied all these topics already. Or
even also not to worry even if you have not studied philosophy in your BA honors, because sometimes we can get used to the topic in verge of studying it. So we need not be carried away by the background concept that we have to have a background in philosophy. It means that only those who have done their BA honors, they will be in a privileged position because they will know the issues and debates related to philosophy. But don't worry, give your 100% and we will get you covered in, try to get you covered in all the aspects of philosophy now.
okay, so let us start discussing the syllabus. So the syllabus is divided into 5 sections, and each section involves the main theme of philosophy. So the first section is on metaphysics, and this is the branch of philosophy which deals with the abstract questions like what is the theory of being, or the notion of self, no self, what is consciousness, or what is the notion of personhood. So these are the questions that we deal with in metaphysics.
Not to forget that we have to keep both the perspectives in our mind, that is Western and Indian, while studying, while going through this syllabus.
Yes, that is important.
Yeah, from both the perspectives, questions will be asked. So you need to get have a clear picture on what both the perspectives are saying. And as we have mentioned, that we will mention the books related to the theories. So even if you have any problem, you can just look at the description box below and feel free to ask us. So yeah, as she has been saying about the metaphysics part, so I will discuss about the second section of the syllabus, that is epistemology. So epistemology is basically the study of knowledge. So it studies the theories of knowledge. What is knowledge? What are the theories of knowledge? Then what is truth? What are the theories of truth? Justifications of truth. So yeah, they deals with different kinds of theories that are related to the concept of knowledge, how knowledge will be given. So yeah.
So, in order to understand the concepts and the theories in metaphysics as well as in epistemology, both from Indian and Western perspective, there are some important books that we would like to share with you. So for the Indian part, you can read these two books. These are very important and they deal with all the schools of Indian philosophy in detail. So you can start with the Introduction to Indian Philosophy, which is by Datta and Chatterjee. So you can start with this book and then you can move to The Critical Survey of Indian Philosophy by C.D. Sharma. So these two books are going to give you a good background in Indian philosophy.
And to have a better perspective in a Western philosophy, we can get through these books. So the first book is on, you can look into the history of philosophy by Frank Thilly. And the second, you can look to the Introduction to Philosophy by J.M. Sinha. And then also we have a book by A Critical History of Western Philosophy, and it will deal with both Greek, medieval and modern periods by Y.M. Massey. Then we have what we need to study for Greek. So we can study this for the Greek, A Critical History of Greek Philosophy by W.T. Stes. Then we have a section where it says that we need to understand the proof for existence of God. So for that arguments, you can refer to this book, Introduction to Religious Philosophy by Y.M. Massey. Okay. For now next we have in the section 3 we have the issues related to ethics. This is a branch of philosophy which deals with moral perspectives, morality, what is morality. So yeah, ethics is broadly divided into 3 branches. So the first branch, it says about the normative ethics. So it has asked about the topics related to utilitarianism, that is of Mill and Bentham, then Kantian deontology, virtue ethics, then we have care ethics. So in the next, they have discussed about the meta ethics. So in this, they are trying to cover up the theories related to relativism, perspectivism, non-relativism, cognitivism, naturalism, and so on and so forth. And in the applied ethics part, they have asked to cover up the themes related to euthanasia, abortion, capital punishment, and so on and so forth. And then we have questions related to the Indian ethical thought. So in there they have asked, they will be asking questions about Purusharth, Reeth, Reen, then about Moksha, Dharma. So they will be they will try to ask you questions regarding the Buddhist and Jain ethics also. So the books that are that you can refer to here are Introduction to Ethics by William Lilly and Morality and Introduction to Ethics by Bernard Williams.
Okay, so moving on to the 4th section, which is on logic. And in logic, you would be asked questions from both Indian as well as from the Western perspective, and which will include topics related to both inductive logic as well as deductive logic, and also the theories of informal fallacies. So the books that we would like to recommend you to in order to understand logic would be Introduction to Logic by Copy, and also this book which is Symbolic Logic, which is also by Copy. So these 2 books will give you a good background in logic, so you must read these books. The topic is on social and political philosophy, which includes theories of justice, liberty, equality, feminism, and so on. While for the Indian part, you need to be acquainted with the theories advocated by, let's say, Gandhi on Swaraj, on Satyagraha, and for that you can read Gandhi's Hind Swaraj. Then for Ambedkar, you need to know his annihilation of caste, and for Tagore you need to know nationalism, you need to know education and religion of man, and lastly for Amartya Sen you need to know Amartya Sen's concept on justice related to Niti and Nyaya. But if you are left with very less time and you think you won't be able to cover up the syllabus, or you won't be able to read all these books that we have suggested, then what can you do? That we would like to suggest to you. This is Arihant's UGC NET philosophy book. This book deals with all the topics that are mentioned in the syllabus. So we would like to recommend you to read this book, as it will give you a good understanding of the topics that are there in the syllabus.
However, we would not say you to rely upon it completely, because the answers to it might be wrong. There are questions which you need to look into for this syllabus. Just read the topics that are given, check the questions, but do not go to the answers for it. Just analyze and verify it within yourself.
Yes.
So yeah, that is all we have for today. Thank you very much. I hope this video was informative enough.